It's the sports show. Hey, Jordan Spieth won the John Deere Classic over the weekend. He's been in 15 tournaments this year. He's been in the top 10, 13 of those 15.
Yeah.
He has won 4 tournaments,
Right.
including 2 Grand Slams.
Right.
He's halfway there.
Yep.
With the British Open coming up. Why is there so little buzz about Jordan Spieth? Why aren't we talking him up more? If Tiger were winning at this pace, we'd be talking about Tiger every day. Why aren't we talking about Jordan Spieth more?
Because there's nothing about him, Jordan Spieth, that jumps out of the screen. He's seems like a very nice kid, but Tiger had a lot of charisma, and he was black.
And we knew about him for a long time.
We did.
Going back to when he was 3 years old on what, the Mike Douglas show?
Right.
We have been waiting for Tiger to emerge.
There's nothing overly charismatic about Jordan Spieth.
Agreed.
And that's a shame. There was nothing really that charismatic about Phil Mickelson. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
Oh, come on. He had a winning smile.
Yeah.
He
likes to gamble.
Yeah, and
big Chargers fan.
I mean, swagger, you know, that helped a lot. He also put up a challenge to Tiger. They would go head to head, and Phil every once in a while would win. There were a lot of components to Phil's personality.
I would agree.
I couldn't tell you one thing about Jordan Spieth's personality except he seems to be a nice guy.
When he won the Masters, people said, okay, let's see what happens when he wins the U.S. Open. Then he'll get the credit he deserves. Well, he won the U.S. Open in record fashion, I might add. And now he's going to go to the Open with Rory McIlroy, sitting on the sidelines. If Spieth wins, I'll be curious to see if he gets the recognition he deserves. Spieth, in a lot of ways, kind of came out of nowhere.
He's only 22.
Right.
Yeah.
But Tiger Woods didn't come out of nowhere.
No.
Phil Mickelson didn't come out of nowhere. Sergio Garcia didn't come out of nowhere. Same thing with Rory McIlroy. I don't think we know enough about him. And what's so surprising to me is, and I say this all the time, specifically when it comes to tennis, Americans love Americans and really don't care about anybody else. Rory McIlroy can win 10 majors, and as Americans, well, he's not an American.
We're still waiting for Tiger to come back.
Right.
Yeah.
And Jordan Spieth is an American, seems like a really nice young man, but we as Americans haven't really taken that much of an interest.
Right now, there doesn't seem to be a there.
Right.
But maybe we just don't know enough about him.
Right.
Or maybe he just doesn't have the personality that jumps out at you.
Tiger,
he doesn't exude charisma or personality.
He really, really doesn't. I mean, can we think of a defining moment when he won the U.S. Open or the Masters where he showed all this emotion? He set a record at the U.S. Open. A record. If this were Tiger Woods, wow.
Yeah, we'd be building another statue.
It'd be here, I'll ask you this question. What would you rather see? Jordan Spieth win the Open to capture 3 of the opening 3 Grand Slam events, or Tiger Woods?
Tiger Woods. It's a better story. Tiger's always a better story. That segment sponsored by John Elway Chevrolet, Colorado's #1 Chevy dealer.